Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Christmas universe. Today's episode, we are looking at some Christmas schedules for some other channels within the BBC Channel 4 and ITV ecosystems, which is BBC. We're going to look at BBC 3 and 4 highlights for. I kind of decided what would be the best time to focus on, and I thought, so we kind of do like a sort of a highlights sort of video, picking out some of the cool highlights, repeats that are coming to BBC4, and some stuff, Christmas content that's going to be coming to, like, films and specials that are going to be coming to BBC3 over the course of the build up to. Without further ado, let's begin our look at Christmas content across BBC3, BBC4, ITV2. So we're going to start with, I think it'll be a good opportunity to start with BBC3, because I know you're probably wondering what is Saturday the 21st, where they're going to be showing Nativity at 7 p.m, Click and Collect again at 8:40, Die Hard 2 at 9:35. That'll be some Christmas films and program highlights for Saturday 21st, as they're going to be repeating stuff after 11:30 on Saturday the 21st. And then Sunday the 22nd, they're going to be re-showing a previous Top Gear special, which is the Patagon two-parter from 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. respectively, should you want to see this previous Top Gear special. Monday the 23rd, they'll be showing Night at the Museum 3, Secret of the Tomb, which will be shown on BBC1 Sunday the 22nd, but it'll be coming to BBC3 Monday the 23rd at 7 p.m. And they're going to also re-show the very first episode of Gavin and Stacey at 8:30 if you want to see that very first time when Gavin and Stacey met. And they're also going to re-show the Outnumbered special, the previous Outnumbered Christmas special from 2016, 9 p.m. Monday the 23rd. And then Christmas Eve on BBC3, they've got two lots of Wallace and Gromit planned, which are Matter of Loaf and Death at 7 and the movie Curse of the Were-Rabbit at 7:30. And then they're also going to show another movie at 9 p.m, which is the Tenant movie. And then Christmas Day for BBC3, they've got Doctor Unleashed, the Joy to the World which is the Doctor Unleashed Christmas special, going behind the scenes of this year's special at 7:10. And then at 7:40, they're going to be re-showing Shrek. That will be coming back to the BBC on Christmas Eve afternoon or evening on BBC1, but it will be coming to BBC3 on Christmas Day at 7:40. And then at 9 o'clock on Christmas Day on BBC3, they'll be showing Die Hard with a Vengeance as another movie for Christmas Day. Then on Boxing Day, there will be two movies coming to BBC3 on Boxing Day. Ghostbusters at 7 p.m, the very first Ghostbusters. They're also going to be re-showing another Ghost Christmas special at 8:40. This is the one from 2022. And then Beetlejuice, the very first Beetlejuice, comes to BBC3 9 on Boxing Day. That will also be coming to BBC2 on Christmas Eve. So that'll be something to look forward to. And then Friday the 27th, they're going to be re-showing both Doctor Who and its Doctor Unleashed from 7 p.m. and 7:55 p.m. respectively on Friday the 27th of December, should you want to catch up with this year's Christmas episode of Doctor Who. And they'll be re-showing another past Gavin and Stacey episode at 8:30 and showing the movie Marry Me at 9 p.m. following that on Friday the 27th. So that's some highlights there. And then we're going to, then on Saturday the 28th, they're going to be re-showing the Top Gear special for BBC3. That's at 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. They'll be showing the Africa special of Top Gear, should you missed that special of Top Gear. Sunday the 29th, they'll be showing Wallace and Gromit: A Close Shave from 7 p.m. and Chicken Run at 7:30, with the movie Gladiator coming at 9 p.m. on Sunday the 29th on BBC3. Monday the 30th, highlights for BBC3 includes Minions: The Rise of the Gore. That will be coming to BBC1 on Christmas Day. Comes to BBC3 Monday the 30th at 7:05. Another classic, Gavin and Stacey, 8:30, and the movie Point Break at 9 p.m. Monday the 30th to BBC3. And then on New Year's Eve on BBC3, they're going to be showing Paddington the movie at 7 p.m. A double bill of classic Gavin and Stacey from the first series at 8:30 and 9 p.m. And they're also going to show the movie When Harry Met Sally at 10:30 after Paranormal on New Year's Eve. And then on New Year's Day on BBC3, they're going to show repeats of Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical at 7:10, Pretty Woman the movie at 9 p.m. Just the two movies coming to BBC3 this New Year's Day. Should you fancy checking them out for some content? BBC4, however, what sort of content will we find on BBC3? You're probably 4, should I say, you're wondering. Well, Saturday the 21st, where the Christmas highlight for that day will start at 7, where they're going to show all 5 episodes of Fanny Crooks Cooks for Christmas. If you, which by the way, originally aired from the basically the week before Christmas of 1975, where they showed for 5 days. It's crazy, and you can watch all these on BBC iPlayer right now. But they're going to show all of them on Saturday the 21st from 7:10 all the way to 8:10, and then at 8:25 they're going to be showing the All Creatures Great and Small Christmas Special 1983, as they've been repeating past All Creatures Great and Small. They're going to show that special 8:25, and they're also going to show Nothing Like the Dam with Judi Dench at 9:55, and another of her films, Jane Austen, 11:15. So these are highlights. These are highlights for Saturday, the 21st of December. Then on Sunday, the 22nd of December, they're going to be showing the Wallace and Gromit at the Proms at 7 p.m. If you want to hear music from Wallace and Gromit from the BBC Proms from 2012. And then we have The Reed, A Christmas Carol at 7:45. And then at 9 p.m. we have Alleluia, The Ghost Be Mush will be shown at 9 p.m. We have Ravish Shankar in concert from 1974 at 10:25 p.m. followed by A Century of the Stories, looking at 100 years of BBC in Northern Ireland at 11 p.m. And then 30 minutes after midnight, they're going to be re-showing the 60 years of Carols from Kings, when they celebrated their 60th anniversary of the famous Carol Service show from BBC1, now obviously a BBC2 tradition, and then basically 30 minutes into 1 a.m. in the morning, they're going to show What We Were Watching Christmas 1988. Should you fancy watching that into the early hours of Monday the 23rd? So that is what's happening on Sunday the 22nd. And then Monday the 23rd, they're going to start that week with the Top of the Pops special from 1998. Great year that was for music. Then at 8 p.m., The Good Life Christmas special with Palema Faith. And then another of her comedies at 8:30, To the Manor Born Christmas special. And then at 9, we're going to see the colorization of the Doctor Who classic, The War Games. Patrick Troughton's farewell story as the Second Doctor will now be shown in a 90-minute colorization special, which is going to be really nice. And then at 10:30, we get the movie The Ash Tree for BBC3, followed by 40 minutes past midnight with one of BBC4's Christmas specials from the past, The Last Igloo, getting a showing on Monday into the early hours of Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Eve on BBC4, they're going to start with the Top of the Pops Christmas special from 1984 at 7 p.m. into 8:30 with the showing of Porridge, another Christmas special from 1975. The Two Ronnies Christmas sketchbooks on Christmas Eve at 9:10. A Yes Minister special at 9:40. And then at 10:40, we're going to see a previous documentary from Lucy Worsley looking at the Christmas Carol Honesty. And then 11:40, they'll be showing Earth's Tropical Islands, Madagascar. Highlights for Christmas Eve with BBC4. And then Christmas Day, they're going to start Christmas Day by taking us back to 1985. Kit D. Kawan at Christmas will be re-showing her special from that year at 7 p.m. And then they're going to show a performance of The Married Widow from Glyndebourne at 8 p.m. And then at 10:30, they're going to show the Top of the Pops Christmas hits with some performances from Top of the Pops Christmas specials past. Then at 11:30, they're going to show a classic Top of the Pops special from 1975, essentially part 1 of the two-parter. And then Earth's Tropical Islands will be showing the second episode of that 20 minutes after midnight into the early hours of Boxing Day for Christmas Day's highlights on BBC4. And then on Boxing Day, we'll start with the Top of the Pops special from Christmas 1986, featuring Simply Reg, George Michael, Billy Ocean, name a few stars in that special. 8 p.m, they'll be re-showing a Morecambe and Wise special from Christmas 1969. Yes, right at the end of the 60s, this special they're going to show. Then at 9 9 p.m., a One Foot in the Grave Christmas special from 1995, The Wisdom of the Witch, if you remember that special. 10 p.m., they're going to re-show a classic comedy entertainment show featuring Dave Allen. Then at 10:55, a classic Lenny Henry special from 1987. And then the movie What's Up, Doc gets a showing at 11:35 p.m. with the final part of a repeat of Earth's Tropical Islands 5 minutes after 1, looking at Hawaii into the early hours of Friday the 27th of December. And these are highlights for Boxing Day with BBC4. And then Friday the 27th on BBC4, they're going to start with the Christmas Crackers special of Top of the Pops at 7, followed by the 29th of December 1983 episode of Top of the Pops at 7:10. Then at 8:05, the Top of the Pops Christmas episode of 1999. Then at 9 p.m., they're going to re-show a Shirley Bassey TV special from 1974, where she's joined by Neil Dye Christmas. Then from 10 p.m., they're going to have a night dedicated to the Aylesbury brothers by showing their reunion concert from 1983, 10, and then they're going to have a film about them at 11:15, followed by another one 50 minutes after midnight, should you want to relive the Aylesbury brothers. The Everly brothers, that is. Then on the 28th of December, they're going to show a brand new What We're Watching special, looking at Christmas 1984 at 7 p.m. if you want to relive 1984 Christmas telly. And then at 8:15, they're going to start the re-showings of David Copperfield, their drama adaptation of a Charles Dickens classic. And then they're going to re-show a classic Screen 2 drama at 9:14, looking at Medallion Mora. And then they're going to show a classic 1967 version of Much Ado About Nothing, which Derek Jacobi starred in 1967 at 11:35. And then 1:45 a.m., they'll be re-showing dams of classic drama at the BBC as highlights for Saturday the 28th of December. Sunday the 29th, they'll be showing a classic late night lineup looking at A Child's Christmas in Wales at 7 p.m. and then 5 to 11, a classic programme reading passages from A Christmas Carol featuring actor Anne Stella Brass. And then at 7:15, they'll be showing episode 2 of David Copperfield into the Role Institutional Christmas Lecture at 9, and then they're doing a night based on Mary Callas. BBC4, whilst BBC2 is showing the documentary that night. That'll be starting at 10 p.m. on BBC4. And then Monday the 30th, we're going to have some Top of the Pops episodes kick off Monday the 30th, which will be the 27th of December 1971 at 7 p.m. Top of the Pops Big Hits from 1983 at 7:40. Keeping Up Appearances special at 8 p.m., which is the Christmas special of 1993, and then the Royal Institutional Christmas Lecture at 9, Storyville special at 10, and then from 11:50 they'll be showing 3 episodes of Berlin 1933 if you want to relive this classic documentary. BBC4, they're going to show Top of the Pops, the final episode of Top of the Pops 1984, which is the 27th of December 1984 at 7 p.m. And then we have the Top of the Pops Big Hits from 1988 at 7:30, Top of the Pops 2 New Year special at 7:50, the final part of Royal Institutional Christmas Lecture at 9, a classic Steel Games New Year special at 10, and then at 10:30 they're going to re-show Dawn French's A Huge Twats concert from last Christmas on BBC4, followed by Whiskey Galore at 11:45 p.m. as highlights for New Year's Eve on BBC4. And then New Year's Day on BBC4 will kick things off with highlights from the New Year's Day concert from Van and East, which BBC2 will show the live version in the morning of New Year's Day, whilst BBC4 will show the highlights from 7 p.m. And then they're going to show classic episodes of Ski from 9 p.m. and 9:30 on Wednesday, 1st of January. And then at 10:15, they're going to we're going to have a chance to look back at Ruth Jones as Hatley, followed by 11:40 with the classic film Beaches, rounds off New Year's Day for BBC4. And these are just some of the highlights you'll find on BBC4 leading up to the first. So now we come into ITV2's highlights going into, well, in terms of now obviously there isn't really much happening with BBC. Today on the 21st of December, we've got Trolls Holiday from 2:15 p.m, Deck the Halls from 2:50 p.m, but we also, let's not forget, Alan Carr's Epic Game Show at 10 past 11 a.m. and the Celebrity Catchphrase special at 10 past 1. Then we go back to the movies at 4:45 p.m. with Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. That'll be shown at 4:45 p.m. And then they're also going to show Uncle Beck at 5 past 4, followed by Picture Perfect from 9 p.m. as movies for Saturday, the 21st of December. Sunday, the 22nd of December, we're going to have another Alan Carr's Epic Games Show from 11 p.m. Deal or No Deal special at 1 p.m. A Celebrity Catchphrase special. Ice Age About Christmas at 2 p.m. Home Alone 3 at 2:35 p.m. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version at 4:40 p.m. Hairspray at 6:45 p.m. Into Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, 9 p.m. So that is movies for Sunday the 22nd of December, as well as Christmas specials to look forward to. And then Monday the 23rd, they're going to have another show in Merry Madagascar at 9 p.m. The Smurfs, A Christmas Carol, 9:35 a.m. In for the Christmas Penny at 10:25 a.m. as well as the Deal or No Deal Celebrity Special from last year at 10 past 12. A Celebrity Catchphrase Special at 10 past 1. A Cinderella Story Christmas Wish at 10 past 2. Shrek the Halls at 4 p.m. Peter Pan movie at 3:45. Con the Skull Islands at 6:45 p.m. and Picture Perfect 3 from 9 p.m. Highlights from Monday the 23rd for Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Eve on ITV2 we'll have Kung Fu Panda Holiday. It's a Very Merry Muppet Christmas at 10:50. Mars Singer Christmas Special at 12:35 p.m. Mariah Carey's Merry Christmas to You All at 5 past 2. Celebrity Catchphrase Special at 3:50. Deck the Halls at 4:50. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again at 6:45 p.m. Bridesmaids at 9 p.m. And they're also going to reshow the stand-up sketch special, Christmas special, 30 minutes past 1 into the early hours of Christmas Day. And then Christmas Day highlights for ITV2 will include Shrek the Halls from 9 a.m. Ice Age of Mammoth Christmas at 9:35 a.m. In for a Christmas Penny at 10 past 10. Peter Pan will be the first movie for ITV2 at 10:50 a.m. Celebrity Catchphrase Special at 5 past 1. How the Grinch Stole Christmas at 5 past 2. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at 10 past 4. And then we have Jurassic World at 6:25 and Fast and Furious 9 p.m. as highlights for Christmas Day on ITV2. Boxing Day for ITV2 will include Trolls Holiday from 9 a.m. Madagascar 3 Europe's Most Wanted at 10:35 a.m. The Chronicles of Narnia The Voyage of the Dawn Traders at 12:20. The classic version of Matilda at 2:30. Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs at 3:45 p.m. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom at 6:25 p.m. and Wonder Woman 1984 from 9 p.m. Highlights for Boxing Day with ITV2. Friday the 27th, we're going to start with Smurfs A Christmas Carol at 9 p.m. Alan Carr's Epic Game Show special at 9:35 p.m. 10:35 p.m. will be Celebrity Catchphrase. A repeat of this year's Mars Singer special will be at 11:30 a.m. Casper at 1 p.m. will be the first movie for that Saturday, that Friday that is. And then Ice Age Confidential Drift at 5 past 3 into Ice Age Collision Course at 4:45 p.m. Con the Skull Island at 6:45 p.m. and Picture Perfect from 9 p.m. And then Saturday the 28th of December, we'll have another Alan Carr's Epic Game Show special to look forward to at 11:50 a.m. They're going to re-show this year's Celebrity Wheel of Fortune special at 12:55 p.m. followed by a Celebrity Catchphrase at 1:55 p.m. Flushed Away will be the movie for that Saturday, the first of the movies of that Saturday at 3 p.m. Nanny McPhee at 5:40 into Hairspray at 6:45 and Picture Perfect from 9 p.m. as highlights for movies for the final Saturday of the year, the 28th of December. And then Sunday the 29th of December will include Wheel of Fortune's Christmas special at 12:40, which is obviously this year's special. And then we have 1:45 p.m. Shark Tale, the movie, Nanny McPhee and the Big Bang at 3:30. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at 3:45 p.m. Wonder Woman 1984 from 8 p.m. as movies for that Sunday. And then Monday the 30th of December, we're going to include movies such as Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted at 1:05, Johnny English Strikes Again at 2:50, Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs at 4:40, Jurassic World from 6:35, Bridesmaids from 9 p.m. for that Monday. New Year's Eve for ITV2 will include re-showings of Celebrity Wheel of Fortune from 12 and Catchphrase Celebrity Special at 9 p.m. Casper from 2 p.m. Ice Age Confidential Drifts at 3:55 p.m. Charles and Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Traders at 5:45 p.m. Godzilla, King of the Monsters at 8 p.m. And then they're going to also be re-showing The Girls Aloud live at the O2, 30 minutes after midnight, along with National Lottery's New Year's Eve Big Bash and the I'm Celebrity Get Me Out of Here Coming Out show will all be re-shown into the early hours of New Year's Day. And then New Year's Day on ITV2 will include the I'm Celebrity Get Me Out of Here Coming Out show from 9:45 a.m. should you want to relive highlights from this year's I'm Celebrity. 10:45 a.m. The B Movie, Ice Age Collision Course at 12:40 p.m. The classic Jumanji at 2:25 p.m. The classic Matilda from 4:30. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom at 6:35 p.m. and Fast and Furious 9 from 8:55 p.m. Some of the highlights for New Year's Day with ITV2. So yes, a lot of films, as you can see, a lot of films and programs to look forward to. Well, in terms of the films for Film Forward to look forward to in the lead up to Christmas. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will of course, we've got an outnumbered review coming up, and we've got quite a bit of reviews to get through as we start getting into the week of Christmas. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all heading into next week. So enjoy.
Christmas to me.